the psychological, spiritual side. Well, you can keep your mind on the problems that you're living, on the bad times that you've had. And if you do, you will find that your problems continue and usually feeling sad. Or you can keep calm the trouble in what's gonna happen, and trouble will come your way. And if your mind is occupied with unhappy thoughts, well, that's the way you're gonna stay. You will find that life is exactly how you see it to be. And if you think it's bad, well, you can be sure that's exactly how it will be. Well, I'm telling you, everything's alright. Yeah, we all are fine, and well, you know that's right. Hey, don't you see, if you live your life from moment to moment, you will find it's always there, always here. Why get yourself involved with crazy hassle? You don't have to worry about a thing. And if you ever find there's something bothering you, something on your mind, all you gotta do is stop and tell yourself, right now I'm alive, I'm fine, I'm telling you, everything's alright. Yeah, we all are alive, and well, you know that's right. Hey, don't you see, if you live your life from moment to moment, you will find it's always there, always here. Song goes like this. Whatever I do, yeah, whatever I feel, I know that it's alright. And I'm gonna go on living in this way. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna go on living in this way. I said whatever I do, yeah, whatever I feel, I know that it's alright. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Dove, D-O-V-E, like the bird. And if Chino's around, I think he's going to come up and start off this comedy simulator evening. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Chino LaForge.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dove one more time, doing the warm-ups of the show. One more time, Dove. He's fantastic. He's a native, not a native, but a local of the Paia scene. You'll be able to see him all around Paia all the time, every day. I love the post office, grocery store. He's everywhere. He's watching. Dove's watching him right now. No, Dove is a mainstay here in Paia. If you live here in Paia, you know Dove. You might know him by another name, but we won't talk about that. We don't dead name. Ladies and gentlemen, you made it to the Comedy Simulator. Who's in the mood for comedy tonight, huh? Who is its first time here at the Comedy Simulator? A few of us. Who did not know that comedy was happening and it's happening around them and they're here unintentionally? Because that happens sometimes. If it is, I'm so sorry. Normally, it might ruin your evening. However, tonight's theme is clean comedy. So actually, I think everybody in the room is currently safe in the regards of the directionality of comedy. We're going to try to do some clean stuff tonight. I say try because we have a band of vagrants and vagabonds. Our comedians have terrible restraints. They have potty mouths, and they're doo-doo caca heads, and they're going to be really trying to not be tonight. So just understand that as you're seeing comedy tonight, you're going to be seeing a lot of comedians struggling with the clean comedy, and that's part of the fun. And some of them are probably going to ignore that, and you know what? That's also a part of it. So just the fair forewarning: the comedy is free, the therapy is not. We do not cover that. If we have any like tablets for children or earmuffs or something like that for them, that would be lovely. If you haven't been to the Comedy Simulator, let me explain why it's called the Comedy Simulator. This is not a real comedy show. This is a simulated comedy experience. What does that mean? You are not a real audience. We're not real comedians. Low pressure. What does that mean? Nobody's asking you for money, so lower your expectations. This is a prettied up open mic. We are trying to make this much more beautiful than it is, but we're happy that you're here to do it. So you pretend like you're the best audience ever. We'll pretend like we're the best comedians ever. And hopefully we'll fake it till we make it together. All right? Wonderful. Audience member of the night, you will get a free bottle of High Spice hot sauce. Our sponsor now, always, forever. We took down the comment section. By the way, that's not going to be streaming as the show goes on from here. We are live streaming on YouTube. Last week we got 28,000 viewers. Wild. So we try to make a pretty show for them. This is what they're seeing online. If you want to watch the online show and see the terrible cesspool that is our comment section, just go to at your YouTube, type in the @ symbol, Comedy Simulator. It'll take you right to the channel, and you can watch it in real time how horrible they are to us. However, if they're very funny as well as mean, I send them hot sauce. So I'm kind of enabling it. But viewers beware, it's normally filth in the comment section. Comedian of the night, we will acknowledge you. We're going to start doing monthly shows, and if you become comics of the night, you might get spots on live shows. How does that sound? You guys like those rewards? All right, excellent. I think we've established the priority lines. Are we ready to begin the Comedy Simulator? No, see, that's not how comedy consent works. I'm going to need a little bit more percentage. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to start the comedy show? Then you know what we do. Begin simulation. All right, here we go. I will be your first comic. My name is Chino, if you didn't catch that earlier. And I live a very confusing life because of my name. If you don't understand, Chino is a Spanish word that means Chinese. And I'm neither. It's very confusing. I'm doing the best I can. My last name, Laforge, sounds exotic, right? Foreign last name, Laforge. Sounds exotic. It's French. It means Smith. It's not exotic. I am literally a French Smith. There's so many of us across the world. My last name is actually a forgery. Laforge? I'm a fraud. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My name is Chinese fraud in several different languages. All Latin-based. Who wants to play a dangerous game? Who wants to guess my races? 2026's hottest game. Guess my race. What was that? Samoan, judging by size, but no, it's a mix. But you're close. There's some poly, and there's a little poly. Blasian. You sound like the comments section. No, I am Asian. I'm missing the blah part, but I'm the Asian. That's I am there. Who wants to guess what type of Asian I am? That's the tough part, right? There's so many different flavors. Vietnamese. No, I wish. North Korean. No, I'm South Korean because I'm here. Vietnamese, dude, there's no way I'm fitting in a foxhole. There's no way. That's not, no. Somebody once was like, Filipino. I was like, I wish. In the Philippines, if I was this large, dude, they'd make me the president, right? Like, look at him. It looked like Jokoy eat Jokoy. He's president. Like, Mongolian. The horse Asians. No, I am not. All right, relax. They have cars now. I'm Asian, I can say that. That's the thing about racism, right? Is that, like, if it's in-house, it's fine. When Asians are racist to Asians, nobody really cares, right? Like, who else here is Asian? Oh, it's one of those nights, huh? All right. I thought it was a comedy show, not a rally. All right, it's just we'll get away from that. Let's see. Oh man, clean comedy. What am I doing? I just recently lost 40 pounds this past year. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got food poisoning intentionally. No, that's not. It was really hard for me because we don't have like weight loss programs for Polynesian people, right? Like white people have P90X. It looks like that works. All you white people look so fit and nice when you go. You look so wonderful. Look at you. Polynesians, we look like a bowl of oatmeal, right? We look huggable, you know? It's just like, it's part of our genetics. And the problem is we don't have like a P90X for our culture, right? We need like a Hawaiian P90X that fits our lifestyle. Change the name, right? Call it like P-Tri-30, because no Polynesian's doing a 90-day change of a lifestyle. 90 days, that's too much. 30 days, that's a DUI. We'll do that. No problem. We can sit through that. 90 days is too much, right? Second of all, when you put in the DVD and you learn that the person losing weight with you is also a fat person, like, why not, right? I don't want to lose weight with a fit person. I want to lose weight alongside a fat person. Big fat Hawaiian dude. It's on the screen. It's like, what's up, brother? My name's Keppel. I'm going to show you how to lose weight the Hawaiian way. You ready, cousin? You're going to sit on. Now stand up. One. What? That's a rep? Sit down. Now stand up. That's two, bro. You look good. Keep going, Hawaiian. You can do this. Sit down. Enough already. That's day one. Like, what? That's day one? 3 sits? I could do that. I'll go to my job, feel better about myself, right? Day 2. Keppel looks like he's wearing workout gear. He looks ready. He's got the sweatband. I was like, what's up, bro? It's day 2? Well, actually, it's day 7 because days 2 through 6 was break day. But it's day 2 for us. You ready, Hawaiian? Going outside of your garage to your fridge. Your second fridge in your garage. Oh, no lie. If you're this big, you get 2 fridges, Hawaiian. No lie. Open the door. Close them. 1. You feel that? Open the door. Close them. That's 2, brah. Open the door. You feel that? You feel that sweat? That's not sweat. That's condensation from the fridge. Close them. You're wasting power. Day 30, Keppa's fatter. Hasn't lost a pound. He's like, you know what, brother? Day 30 is about learning how to love yourself. It's like, well, I think my soul just lost 20 pounds. I feel amazing. That's great. All right, guys. You guys ready to get this mic started? Ready to roll? So we have a list, but I'm going to go ahead and allow, if any of the comics want to take the bullet of the first spot, you can take it right now. If you don't want to be at the end of the list, you can be at the top of the list. Who wants it? Clean Comedy Night, first spot. Otherwise, it's going to Maui's Big Farm representative. No. Joel, you want to take first? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, trying his hand at the first clean comedy set of the night. Give it up for Mr. Joel Hewins.
Everybody keep it going for Chino, yeah? All right, clean humor night. Clean humor night. We'll keep it light. We'll keep it silly. We'll start off really easy. You, sir. Yeah. No, you. Yeah. How do you feel about the Jews? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Here, we'll segue into another one. Hey, you, sir, looking sharp in the shades with the hat. Let me ask you something. What do you call a black attorney? I call a black attorney my brother-in-law. Come on now. Come on now. He looked at his buddy first. He's like, what should I say here? I got a daughter. She's gonna be 6 in September. She's pretty great. Thank you, Rick. Now, as she gets older, it's kind of getting harder to talk to her about things, you know? Now, I know what you're thinking. I've already talked to her about 9/11, all right? We got that out of the way early. Right, thank you, good parenting. But the other day, she asked me, she goes, hey, Daddy, what's a lesbian? And I told her, I said, honey, a lesbian is a man with long hair. You know, just kind of threw it to the side. I never thought it would matter. Anyway, I got a call from her teacher at school the other day. She's apparently been going around to all of her friends and teachers at school and telling them that jet fuel doesn't burn hot enough to melt steel beams and her father's a lesbian. That was great. All right. 2 people got that joke. I'll take it. I started seeing this beautiful woman recently. She's got me changing up my style. She's got me eating clean. She's got me open-minded. And last night, she actually dyed some of my hair pink so that we could match. So I guess she thinks I'm a lesbian, too. Oh, that joke fucking sucks. All right, let's see here. You know what? I really don't want to do any more of the rest of this set. That's my time, guys. Thank you very much.
Joel Hewins, ladies and gentlemen. Almost completed a clean set, and then he had a little F-bomb there. Oopsie, right? A little F-word oopsie. It's okay, those happen. And if you don't actually pay attention to them, it's not that big of a deal. But now I'm paying attention to it. It's now kind of a big deal. Oopsie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to stage. You ready, sir? Representative of Big Pharma. I normally have a better intro for him, but it's one of those nights with clean comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, get it for Mr. Rick Janger.
All right, how we doing, guys? So my wife and I have been married for 38 years now, guys. Thank you. She's not here. She's back in Virginia. I've discovered the secret to a long, successful marriage is to just stay the heck away from each other for as long as possible. We've just gotten to the point now where we're just waiting around to see who wins the death lottery. We have a daughter who lives at home with us still. She's only 36. I mean, you can't push them out of the nest too quickly. They just won't survive. But she has a tagline that she'll use after she says something mean to somebody. So she'll say, hey, Dad, you're getting kind of fat. Why don't you go to the gym? I'm just saying. Like it's some kind of magic eraser to make what she just said okay somehow. So I just say to her, honey, you are a 36-year-old customer service rep who still lives at home with her parents. And if you think you're going to inherit this house, you've got another thing coming, because that goes to the winner of the death lottery. I'm just saying. So, my name is Rick, and I am addicted to watching TV. Any other addicts out there? Yeah. When I was growing up, TV only had 3 channels, 4 if you count PBS. So addiction wasn't really a problem at that time. But I think it happened over COVID because there was nothing else to do. So all these cable stations and streaming services and all of their shows, and it was hard to choose which one to watch. So naturally, I watched all of them. I could tell after the first episode of watching a show whether I was going to continue watching. But yeah, so that was my addiction. Any surfers out there? All right. I just want to say for the record that the Beach Boys are a bunch of liars, okay? They have this song called Catch a Wave about surfing, right? If you haven't heard it, there's a line in this song that says, you paddle out, turn around and raise. That's all there is to the coastline craze. Really? That's all there is? Maybe for you guys that's all there is, but for a guy from Virginia, the learning curve is just a little bit steeper than that. They don't say anything about going over the falls, getting caught in the spin cycle, not having enough oxygen to make it back to the surface, or, what's that other thing? Drowning. They don't mention drowning. So that's all there is, huh? Well, forget you, Brian Wilson. Thanks, guys. That's my time.
Rick Jager, ladies and gentlemen, making some adaptions for that joke, making sure it can fly. If you know, I think that might be the 15th consecutive week that joke has been told. One more time. Rick Jager. Oh, what, you guys all former Beach Boys members? Why'd you guys not like that? What's going on? Oh, I see how it is. Hipsters, you just think it's cool to not like them. All right. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to our online audience. We just made it past 1,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We qualify for the beginning terms of monetization. We're in the process of trying to make money off this. I just want to give a big thank you to our live stream. Guys, thank you for following. Please subscribe. Give shout outs to Juan Hartman, Piggy Wiggy. Who else is on there? I Never Loots. You guys are killing it in the live chat. Back again. That's 3 weeks consecutive. I send hot sauce to some of the good commenters too. That's how this works. So follow us on our YouTube at Comedy Simulator if you want to possibly be a part of this mosh pit of an audience and win some hot sauce every once in a while. All right. Keeping the mic flowing. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic hosts the open mic that happens every Tuesday night in Kihei. Give it up for Mr. Morgan Tomasian. He's coming. Almost here.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Keep it going, Morgan.
Keep it going for your host. Hey, welcome to Paia Town Bay Coffee and Bar. What are we calling it this week? We love this bar. We just love this place. So nice of you to give us a chance to talk at the public. I mean, we could stand out there and do it on the street, but, you know, people think you're weird. But you get up here with a microphone and you look like you know what you're doing. You got to sound like you know what you're doing too. It's not enough to just look that way. You gotta pay to play. Anyway, moving on. I was a home birth. Because Mom had the breathalyzer interlock ignition. So it was either that or my 10-year-old brother had to drive the car. And so, yeah, home birth. Now, let's hear it for home birth. Any other home births in the house here? No? All right. Yeah, see? All right. I'm not alone. Let's see. I had safe sex once, and the bank fired us both. That was pretty fucked up, I thought. Excuse my, oh, that's right. We're doing clean comedy tonight. I'm sorry about that. They say, I heard it somewhere, I'm not sure where, but I heard that And I heard a long time ago that if you drop a pickle and you don't know it's a pickle, the way to know it's a pickle is if it bounces, right? How's that? If it doesn't bounce, it's not a pickle, right? My son, also not a pickle, but he is a vegetable now. Sorry. Nah, for that joke, I had a son. I got you guys all pissed off at me now. No, I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Any kids, I should say. I know that sounds kind of dark. What I meant to say is I'm rich. I just have so much money. Yeah, no, this guy, this old timer though, he sat me down one time and he said, listen, but I know you have a girlfriend and everything, but don't ever propose to her until you've seen her angry, jealous, and sick. If you've seen her angry, jealous, and sick, and you still want to marry her, okay, go ahead and propose. So I went home and I complimented her mustache, gave her food poisoning, and then went out and cheated on her, and he was right. What a grouch. What a grump. I mean, real jealous type, too. I just, no, for that joke, I had a girlfriend. Let's see. Y'all know the difference between Amish and a Mennonite? You can't have sex with two Amish. You can have sex with two Mennonite. No, for that joke, I'm gay. For this next joke, I'm straight. You ever so hard you wake up? Let's see, what else? There's a lot going on in the world. Donald Trump got his new plane. Y'all heard about that, right? Yeah, he got the new plane, the new Air Force One. He got it as a $400 million plane given to him as a personal gift from Qatar. There's nothing shady about that at all. It's kind of cool, though. If you put it on autopilot, it crashes into the Freedom Tower in New York. I think I got one more. And I know it's clean comedy night, but you guys got to stay up with your current events because they just arrested some more vandals. They caught them smearing feces in Donald Trump's pants. And they also peeled some paint chips off of Kristi Noem's face. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have been real. Have a great night. Stick around for the other comics. Aloha. Here's your host, Tino. Thank you.
Keeping it mostly clean. Give it up for Morgan Tomasian one more time, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty good, right? Hey, good job, Morgan. Hell yeah, I love seeing that. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic is ready to go. He looks ready. You ready? He's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Baby of the Year. Now we got to give you a new award soon. You don't look babyish anymore. It's been a rough year for you. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite friends here. Give it up for Mr. Jackson Babine.
I like how I just shaved before I came here. And he's like, dude, you're looking rough. It's like, this is the best I felt like I could look. That's okay though, you know? I don't treat myself that great. I had a root beer float for breakfast not that long ago. On my way to work. Like, what do you expect from a guy that looks like Jack Sparrow sailed into an X Games event? Like, my dad literally drank enough spiced rum while trying to make me that I came out looking like Captain Morgan, guys. Also why I shaved today, guys. All right. When was the last time you guys went to McDonald's? I know I'm Paella. You guys don't go there very often. McDonald's, they take their drive-through very seriously now. Like they actually, like, you have to be in a car to go through the drive-through. Like, I tried everything. I like skateboarded past. I waited for a car to go up, and I went up right after. That probably wasn't a good idea. But I ultimately I had to call an Uber from McDonald's to McDonald's just so I could get food that night. He picked me up out front and he goes, "All right, so where are we going?" And I went, "Around." I got me, my friend a meal. I got the driver a meal because you can't smell that and not get anything. I spent like $80 to go in a circle, guys. I pass out to blood like real quick. And not like the fun pass out, you know? Like, I pass out and my body goes, "Hey, let's pass out." And my brain goes, "No!" And so it looks like I'm having a seizure, but I'm not. So my girlfriend just got her tonsils taken out last week. And she had some bread like 2 days ago. Not supposed to have anything crunchy because can rip some stuff off. So she starts bleeding out of her throat at midnight. I walk in the bathroom, I see what's happening, and I immediately walk out of the bathroom because I see what's happening, and I sit down on the ground and I smack myself a couple times. Because I realize I'm the only one that can drive her right now. So we get in the car. That's still happening. And so I thought I was going to pass out. I pull over to the side of the road. I puke, and we're driving again. Now we get there, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm fine now. I'm sitting in a plastic chair next to her. The doctors come in, and they start IVing her. She's got a Mr. Sucky from the dentist pulling blood. I am about to pass out again on the floor. So I go to the bathroom so no one would worry about me. I didn't pass out. I got myself together, sat on the floor, and slapped myself a little bit. And that's when I realized I can't have a kid yet. Because I would already have passed out, guys. I would have hit. All right, that's. I wanted to try a new one, and no, that was that. That just happened 2 days ago. That was a real story. That was a real story, guys. All right, I'm going to end it on a real story tonight. I'm Jackson Babine, guys. Have a good night, everybody.
Get up one more time for Jackson Babine, ladies and gentlemen. I think the real punchline of that story was thinking about Jackson with a child. Isn't that hilarious? Like, whoa, bro, check her out. I got this little baby. It's got a little face like mine. The baby would be like, what, dude? Like, do you think I could shotgun this baby? No, all right. Shane, you're next. I got to set up my slide in. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a feeling that this will probably be one of the fun sets to watch tonight because, well, this comic already works pretty clean. So I think this might be her night. Ladies and gentlemen, fan favorite, give for Miss Corky Gardner.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm coming from Lahaina these days, so I have to do two legs of the journey. I make it to Kihei and someone else shuffles me off to Paia. And if anyone can give me a ride back to Kihei, I need to get back somehow. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay, we got some volunteers. I didn't plan this out. I live here now. Anyhow, my car keeps gaslighting me. I'm like, come on, damn it. You know, empty means 26 miles to go. I didn't realize that until it was too late. No, once you keep trucking, you keep trucking. Then you start praying. Then you're like talking to all the gods. White Knuckle City, am I right? Triple Lake, he's calling me, giving me cold calls. Are you all right? No, bring hot cocoa. I'm scared. I need a teddy bear and an aluminum blanket, please. They found me one time. I was trying to show off in haiku, and I got a flat. And then me and my friend are walking down the streets, the mean streets of haiku, with one joint and a prayer. And the dude came like Red Cross with cold water. I'm like, I was gonna die. I've been out here 5 minutes. Just me and the birds. But yeah, that's not my jokes. Anyhow, my car keeps gaslighting me. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. This dude, he said he wanted to send me a dick pic. I'm like, why don't you just send me a picture of your wallet? And I'll send you a picture of me doing dishes, and we'll just call it a day, all right? I don't need to see your dick. Okay, flaccid. All right, we'll see what we're working with on a Tuesday. All right, you treat bad sex like a fire. You throw a blanket on it and get out of there. Am I right? All right. One time I got caught in front of Safeway with my arm stuck in my own car window in a disabled parking spot on my lunch break. Talk about rock bottom, Shane. That's a sticky wicket. And everyone was ignoring me. I was like this, help, help, and nobody would help me. People were giving me the blank eye. And they kept walking. I'm like, damsel in distress. They're not buying it. And so people walk by for about half an hour. I started to get like depressed, giving up. I like got a limp arm. I'm just like, hi, I'm here. And then the cutest guy in a cowboy hat came to my rescue. And I'm like, I'm stuck. So he unrolled me. I was in an awkward position where I couldn't open it, and you know how it goes. I went back to Bubba Gumps a little bit late with bruises all over my arm, and they're like, oh, you're so funny. You're so funny, Corky. Those were the days. I was employee of the week. All right, how's my time? If there's a will, there's a way, but there's no way there's a will. Am I right? There's no fucking will. All right, sorry. Swear warning. Swear warning. Okay. So, where am I at here? Throw the fire on the sex. Hold on. Where am I? Okay. Damn it. I got in trouble at Zippy's because of the Korean chicken. I pulled a fast right turn and popped my tire. And I never got the chicken. It was so bad. I pulled into Walmart like a pit crew. I'm like, I'm in trouble deep. Like, you need an appointment. I'm like, my car is flat. I'm crying. I didn't get the chicken. I told her Zippy's. She's like, come right in. There's like a line for people that got hit at Zippy's. There's 17 colors of paint on that curb. But that's not my joke. How's my time? I can't see it. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Every time I try to exercise, people try to give me a ride home. And it sucks because I usually take it, you know? I'm like, oh, well, fuck, I guess I'll hang it up. All right, I don't want to disappoint them. Get in the car, Corky. Yeah, happened to anybody else? No. Okay. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but when there happened in Lahaina, my apartments burned down except for building 7. What the hell? What's going on? God is fucking with me this week. My dad used to always joke around. Am I at 1 minute?
Yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah, 1 second. My dad would play jokes with me. He told me I could rent a dog at the hardware store. And he's like, go in the haiku, he's like, go in there and rent a dog. And I went in there and I'm like, hi, I'm here to rent a dog. And the lady's laughing at me. And she said I should look at the yellow pages under R. And they're like yelling, Hank, do you know where to rent a dog? And the dude's like, we're sold out. And I came back to my dad and he was laughing so hard he couldn't breathe. So I can't rent a dog, but now you can rent a dog. So hey, joke's on him. All right, thanks for coming, Corky here. All right.
Earning the affection of the audience and of our live chat. Give it up for Miss Corky Gardner one more time. Oh, that Will joke is hilarious. I'm gonna need you to repeat that for me because I'm stupid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come up next to the stage. No, it's not another Jackson. It's not Jackson's older brother. They just happen to both be having long hair and backwards hat and facial hair. It's a bad combo. Ladies and gentlemen, give it for Shane Nelson.
What up? My name is Shane Nelson. I'm Jackson's father. Sorry, Jackson, I know this is a tough way to find out, son. Dude, my family's from Minnesota, the land of the squirrels. Have you guys ever seen a squirrel? Make some noise if you've seen a squirrel. Yeah! Squirrels are so cool, dude. You ever see like a squirrel like do that Luke Skywalker Sarlacc pit move where like they jump, they grab the branch, they slingshot into the air and do a flip? They do that kind of stuff, dude. When I go to the mainland, I'm the guy that's taking photos of squirrels. And I feel like an idiot when I do that. I feel like the type of person that comes to Maui and takes the photos of the chickens, right? Like, we're all numb to the chickens here, but tourists love shoots. I was trying not to swear tonight. Tourists love chickens, dude. And this is a true story. I was at Long's the other day. I was in the parking lot at Long's, and there's a rooster walking in front of my vehicle. And the woman in the vehicle next to me gets out of her vehicle, she sees this rooster, and she says, "Wow, I ain't never seen no turkey before." I was like, "Girl, you still hasn't seen no turkey." That's a true story. There's peacocks right near that Long's in Kihei. If that woman had seen, like, she thought a chicken was a turkey, could you imagine seeing a peacock? That would have blown her mind. That would have blown her mind. The other day I had a friend come over, and my landlord lives above me, and I had a friend come over and I introduced them to my landlord. I was like, "This is the lord of my land." And then I realized how weird landlord is, right? Like, there's no other situation where I would call another adult lord. I live with this guy, I call him my landlord. The lord of the land I live on, I'm just a peasant. I mentioned my family's from Minnesota. The last time I went to Minnesota was in August of last year. I went to Minnesota, I walked into my parents' living room in Bemidji, Minnesota, and my mom is watching curling on TV. The sport of curling. You guys know curling? First off, it's summertime, so this is a replay. This isn't live curling. My mom's watching replays of curling. Curling's such a weird sport, dude. Like, with any other sport, you can, like, if you're a professional athlete, you can brag about being a professional athlete. But as a curler, it's kind of different, right? Like, if there was a curler here tonight that was a professional, and he was like, "Man, back in the day, I used to be so good, dude. I was all..." Like, even if they made it to the Winter Olympics, we're not impressed, you know what I mean? It's a weird sport. But like all sports, I imagine there are scouts with curling. You know how, like, in other sports, like, scouts will find prospects for that sport? Like, there'll be a scout at a minor league baseball game, and he'll see a guy throw the ball from center field to home plate. He calls up his boss. He's like, "I found him. Found the next Babe Ruth." There must be scouts with curling, right? Where, like, there's a scout, he's walking at the mall, and he sees the janitor. He has to do a double take. What? He's like, "Can you do that again?" And the janitor goes, "You mean this?" Like, "Wow, those hips are so professional." This is going really good. On my drive here, someone flashed their headlights at me, which we all know is the universal way of saying, "Hey, dude, there's a cop ahead. Lower your Crunchwrap Supreme, double stuffed." That's you? Wait, who are you? You're the person that flashed the lights? Or you're eating Crunchwrap Supremes? Okay, you're an animal. I'd like to see the inside of your car, if you know what I mean. All right. Where's that joke go? I forget. They flashed the lights at me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's my second favorite person on the road. My first favorite person on the road is people that wave you in for left-hand turns.
Could you imagine taking a left-hand turn on this island without the generosity of a stranger? Nearly impossible, which is why I'm always so thankful. I always give them a thank you wave, and then as I'm turning out, I'll throw a shock out the window. Mahalos! If I run into them later on at the grocery store, I'll drop down to one knee, and I'll be like, from this day to my last day, my life is yours, my lord, my landlord. All right, my name's Shane Nelson. Goodbye.
Shane Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for him. Shane, did you say you live with your landlord?
Yeah, my dad.
Okay. I just wanted to paint a more vivid picture. Race car bed. I feel like I'm getting it now. Okay, wonderful. Also, real quick, there's someone who texted me ahead of time, Jason, on the list. Jason, where you at, Jason? Okay, oh, that's right. Sorry, that's you, Jason. All right, I wasn't sure which Jason that was. You're next, all right? You ready to go next? We got one more than you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, a comic that I love seeing perform every chance I get. Happy she's back. Give it up for Ruth Allen.
How's it going, guys? Oh my God. Dude, I love this fucking open mic. It's really every time it's the who's who of the male loneliness epidemic. And oh my God. No, it's great. Clap it up for all the comics that you've seen so far. I'm gonna do clean. I'm gonna do it as best that I can, Chino. I swear to God. Okay. When I lived back in New York, I lived there for like 5 years. I had 4 roommates, which is part of the reason why I have chronic depression, I think, to this day. Clap it up if you have roommates. Okay, yeah, it's not the worst if you have good ones. Like, I had, luckily, good roommates. One of them was this guy who had like severe anxiety. One day he had a panic attack and he thought he was having a heart attack, so he called an ambulance because he thought he was dying, to be fair. But when the EMTs got to the house, he was really defensive. He was really embarrassed. And so as the EMTs are talking to him, they're just asking him regular questions. They were like, "Sir, did you maybe drink more caffeine than usual today?" And he was like, "Honestly, I feel like I drink a normal amount of caffeine, and Ruth does so much cocaine, and she's fine." I was like, "Yo, we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you, and honestly, I feel like I do a normal amount of cocaine." But maybe the most normal amount is nothing, I don't know. But yeah, I loved that roommate. He was a very neurotic guy, Jew, obviously, but yeah, who can blame him? I mean, it's a lot. But he was in grad school at the time to become a therapist, and he told me, he was like, "Ruth, I love talking to you because it feels like practice." Which, I don't think that's a compliment, but what have you fucking people done? I trained a therapist, okay? He was a really cool guy, but yeah, I don't know. Therapy is important. Clap if you're in therapy. Yeah, notice how none of the comics clapped, right? Which is like, you guys are the most important people in the room who should be in therapy. It's very helpful. I like it a lot because it's like, it's very relaxing, you know? You can just like say the shit that you really want to say. My therapist, I talk to a lot about how I have a bad relationship with my father, which classic, right? Woo! Yeah, there's somebody who's deeply sad. That's okay. But having a bad relationship with your dad is annoying because you do have to talk about it a lot. And my therapist, he was like, "Do you have any good memories with your dad?" And I was like, yeah, when we used to smoke cigars and drink scotch and tell stories. And he was like, "How old were you?" And I was like, "I was about 12, 13. And he goes, "Yeah, that doesn't count because that's child abuse." So, like, I was abused as a child, but in the way that makes you, like, a really good hang. Like, I can drink Johnny Walker like nobody's business. It's not that challenging. But, yeah, anyway. I don't want to do clean anymore. Can I divert? Clap it up if you want to hear dirty. I want to talk about fucking. Come on. Okay, so I'm in my 20s, so I'm supposed to fuck guys in their 20s, right? That's what's appropriate. But they're the worst people among us. Do we know this? Yeah. Right, like, how old are you? Glasses on your phone. How old are you? 26. Yeah, and you suck. And it's not necessarily your fault, right? It's like the way that you were like socialized is the reason why you're terrible. Because like guys in their 20s just have no self-awareness or like sense of decorum at all. Like, truly, you do. And they're laughing because they know. I'm right. I know. Yeah, you suck. Like, in a way that I'm like, I don't even have to ask a like follow-up question to be like, you're terrible, I know it, and I'd stab you if I got the chance. But it's like, guys in their 20s, you'll fuck them, and then they just say the nuttiest shit, right? Where like, I fucked a guy in his 20s, and like, literally, he was like, pulled out and started to come on me. As he's coming, he goes, I don't want to date you. The accuracy, right? I said, God damn. First of all, I have a boyfriend, which he knew. Dude, I cheat like LeBron. I put up real numbers, right? So I was like, why the fuck are you talking about dating? He did that, and then he immediately passed out. And also, like, I've heard of post-nut clarity, but I've never seen in real time, like, nutting clarity. That shit was fucking crazy. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. I'm Ruth Allen. Have a good night, guys.
Give it up for Ruth Allen, ladies and gentlemen. Started off as clean comedy, ended up as clean up comedy, right? There we go. Well, that's the best I can do with my clean jokes. That's all I can do. I can't beat that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage. First time, right? First time? We got a first time comedian, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh meat. One of my friends, ladies and gentlemen, give her Jason.
Fix this up because I am 6'7". Yeah, like that. Hey, give it up for Chino, by the way, for all that he does. Goal! Been watching the World Cup. Let's see what we got. I think I got a joke book in here somewhere. But yeah, I want to give extra congratulations to Chino for not bringing that screen up this next time, because it would have been like getting sniped from every single direction. You know, you're just like, yeah, boom, bam. Oh, where did that hit come from? Oh, Delaware. I got it, right. So, but yeah, it kind of become like Kill Tony, but less than. It's kind of like the meat and potatoes of the manosphere, if you say. Anybody seen that movie Idiocracy, like 20 years ago? Cult classic. Highly recommend. We're living that shit. That stuff, keep it clean. It's kind of like, I'm not funny, but I'm going to kick this guy in the balls and squeeze an uncomfortable chuckle out of some troglodyte who doesn't know what a vegetable is. And yeah, can point out Africa on the world map. The whole country of Africa, you know what I mean? Speaking of being bigoted and uneducated at the same time, going hand in hand, I love when bigots get called out. That's like my favorite shit. It's like very satisfying. There's a guy who hunts them online. This mic is too high and I can't put it down. Just squeeze it right here. Fuck, relief. Yeah, he hunts them online. And so he's like looking for these guys, traps them because he gets their IP address, right? So, you know, he's like, oh yeah, you're a big African booty scratcher because you're black. Yeah. And he's like, is that you, dog? 322 Lake Crestview Drive? Is that you, dog? Big dog? Talking all that shit? He's like, the color like drops from his face. Like a tear comes out like, hey, you don't want to do this. Please, you don't want to do this. I'm 14 years old. Don't ruin my life, please. Don't tell my mom. He's like, but it's kind of like brings me to my rule of thumb. Like, if it's only funny till you get caught, you're kind of a piece of manure. That's right, manure. Keep it clean. But yeah, this one might hit a little close to home for folks on Maui. I want to address the thing. Like, about these folks dropping their appliances off in like the nooks and crannies of Maui, you know, thinking you won't get caught and shit and stuff. That's no good, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop it. And you know where the houseless stay? They stay out of sight. They don't want to be like on your block, because you'll call the cops on them and shit, right? But they'll chill in some cut near the bush, and you're dropping off your little fridge and like, little Dr. Evil laugh. I'm slick. No, you're not slick, buddy. You're just a lazy fucker. That's not an expletive. It's you're just a lazy fucker that can't go to the dump and just drop off the thing for $5. So, no good. And plus, what does a houseless guy look like when he's like got his tent set up and a whirlpool, like a dual action combo dryer washer thing going on, like next to it? What are you gonna plug it into? Like, is that really him? No, not really. Yeah, no, that's not it. So, yeah, where was I with that? But actually, yeah, you know what? They'd probably use that shit anyways. They'd probably like pull the fucking drum out of the washer and be like, hey, fire pit, everybody's invited for dinner tonight, let's go. And that's kind of, yeah, the most generous, inventive, freaking, nice, salt of the earth folks are the houseless folks on Maui. Because I kind of work with them, I deliver water to the houseless population on Maui. So I get to know folks. No applause, it's just, you know, I happen to be doing that and it's like, I feel blessed for it, so. But yeah, they'll make a fire pit out of that. So Peloton Cycle, workout center, most resilient folks. But yeah, so you can keep dumping, whoever it is. Like, you might be in here, somewhere in here, you fuck us. But yeah, just look at the homemade signs they have on the road. It says, no dumping Opala, flying rocks. I love that for you guys. That's catch a rock, bro. But yeah, we gotta have, what's it called? Solidarity with our houseless. That's like Big Johnson energy, you know? It's like, cause you're safe with everybody. You know what I mean? Like LGBTQIA, I'm loved by my community. Cause you got their back, right? They got your back. And it's like the opposite of small boto energy. It's like, oh, man, chicks can smell small boto from like 20 feet away. They're like, yeah, thumbs down on that experience as they walk away from you, trying to like, can I finagle a number in this bitch? Like, nah, it's not happening. But the other side is like, hey, yeah, and guys start to pull out their cuck, like, little action, like, hey, I love you, man. Like, I just want to hang out with you more. Like, I mean, my wife, the weekend, like, just take her, you know? This is awesome. Just do that, you know? But, yeah, I say solidarity is Big Johnson energy. Keep that going. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, free Palestine. And tip your bartender. Shoots. Thanks.
One more time for first timer Jason, ladies and gentlemen. Getting us demonetized. No, just joking. It's not that simple. Yeah, no, you're right about the fridges on the side of the road, especially up country, man. There's no county service that comes around and picks them up. That's the problem, right? Unless you spray paint like a penis or racial epithets on them, nobody's gonna take them away. And then you gotta explain to your neighbors why your fridge has a swastika. Never mind. I just want them to pick it up faster, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, somebody who's been following the World Cup greatly because he's a pro soccer player. Get up for Ed the Dread!
All right, let's hear for Chino Schuyler in the Paia Bay Coffee and Bar. Tip your wait stuff. What's black and white and scared as hell? Chino. No, close though. Me, passenger seat, Hana driver, midweek Costco run. You know the deal. What's black and white and beating the brakes off Iraqis? Senegalese national team in their home uniform. Yo, some people got that. I was gonna say World Cup jokes. Yeah, we dropped 5 bombs over Baghdad in our last game. And I say we because my brother took a DNA test to figure out our black ancestry, and my black ancestor from Senegal. So we appreciate you getting us to the next round. From one half brother to one sand brother. I love you, Bashar. Thank you so much. The worst joke of the World Cup is the U.S. hosting. We're the only country that has bombed an active competitor during contest. It's like he was treating the Iranian national team so bad. They could only play their games in the U.S. They had to go and fly to Mexico to sleep. Yeah, he was treating them like Melania treats him. Y'all didn't realize that fool ruined a ballroom and a reflective pool because he needed a new bed and bath. Let's see. I know I got some more World Cup stuff, I'm sure. Anybody else watching the World Cup? Yeah? What do y'all think about the hydration break? That's the next joke. That's the next World Cup joke, hydration break. Only in America, you know, they figured it out. They know that the American spectator's attention span is as fit as their body. They need a commercial break, a snack, and a drink every 20, or there's going to be no viewership whatsoever. Americans can't make 45 minutes, you crazy? Yeah, right. White American males, them fools can't even make 2 minutes. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Shit. Shoot. I watched the Mexican broadcast for the World Cup because they don't show commercials during the hydration break. Also because the announcers are pretty awesome. You know, the American announcer is as bland as his wife's casserole. That fool is like, and they make haste with the ball up the field. Shot, and it's in the goal. The Mexican dude is like, coreando, 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 pase el área, cabezazo, goal! It could have been a PK and he's yelling that bad. You don't really got to know the words. You just know to look at the screen when the guy starts getting excited. Real easy to follow the Mexican broadcast. Mexico also had the first female ref in a men's World Cup game. Let's hear it for Mexico. I don't know if y'all watched it. That was Netherlands versus Tunisia. She was bad as all hell. Made me wish that I was colonized by the Dutch, so I had a chance to be on the field with her. Took you a while to get that one. The first town in America was Dutch colony. It's like Lewis, Delaware or something. No? 1660 something? Know your history, white folk. Good God. Let's see. Oh, I learned and then I forgot who sings Country Road by the Mexican broadcast. Because they like follow the players around the field during the hydration break. And there's like you can hear what's going on in the audience. And the Mexican dude starts going, country road, take me home to the place where I belong. In La Concha con Pelota. That was La Canción by John Denver. Yeah, that's who it was, John Denver. I was like thinking, who was it again? John Denver's old ass. Yeah, thank you, Mexican announcer. Also, thank you all for your time. I'm Ed the Dread. Have a good evening.
Keep it going for Ed the Dread, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a comedy set that would have been funny internationally. There you go. Coming up next to talk about the Iraqi side of that ass whooping, ladies and gentlemen, one of our favorites. Get up for Bashar.
Okay, thank you guys. It is nice to be up here. I guess I gotta defend my side of the story. What's up, guys? Everybody watching the World Cup right now? Yeah, I guess we all went over it a little bit in a different context. Bombing other countries. You guys clapping for bombing my country? How dare you? No. It is crazy though. Like by the time I ordered the jersey for the Iraqi national team and then we got it, the Iraqi national team lost 3 times, 4-0, 5-0, you know? But that's when I claim that I'm American, guys. I hate to tell you. I'm American. I still got a horse in this race. And it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice to jump like on multicultural. Like when my girlfriend talks to me, I'm like, put this on because I'm a Muslim. Okay. They didn't like that. I don't tell her that, though. But you see what I'm saying? You can kind of play both sides, you know, depends on the context of the story. Dove is sleeping, folks. Yeah, Dove. Okay. What are we talking about? We keeping it clean. I guess like is war clean? War is not. I mean, there's child soldiers out there. I guess who am I to judge? Right? Let's see. I was just having a conversation with a friend outside, and she was telling me it's a weird night, and I think we can all agree it's kind of off, right? And then she was like, it's a full moon, and then she proceeded to say it's a Mercury retrograde, and I had to stop her again and say, hey, I'm a Muslim. We don't do that. And she was like, you know what? Christians are all about it, and we had to look up. Okay, this is too much. Too much. Okay, I forgot the last part. I don't want to. What else are we talking about? Did you guys know that we, on the island of Maui, we have penguins? This is not a joke. Do you guys know that? We have penguins at the Hyatt Regency, right? I can't get an avocado on the plane, but somebody is ordering penguins, right? Like, what kind of license do you need to order some exotic animals to the island? I don't know. I need to look that up. Okay, what else are we talking about? Okay, this is kind of a, can go either way. Okay, I don't know what side to claim. Am I American? Am I Iraqi on this one? I don't know, okay? But can we all agree not every American city needs a housewives show? Right? Right? Like Rhode Island housewives? Okay. Now, my girlfriend is Irish from Rhode Island, so I get a pass to badmouth the whites. No, I'm just kidding. I've been doing it since I've been here. I didn't need a pass. You guys just kind of free pass everybody talking shit. I don't like that. I'm not on that, bro. No. You're the whitest guy in here, bro. Are you Dutch? You look like a Viking. Okay. Yeah, I think we should all stop that. What else are we talking about today? You know what? You guys been awesome. You've been very tolerant. Thank you very much. My name is Bashar. Keep it going for Chino.
Keep it going for Bashar, ladies and gentlemen. He understands the language of applause. Keep it going for him. It's like, what are you, Dutch? You're like, I'm Norwegian. It's like, is that close? I don't know. Someone pull out a map. It's pretty close, right? It's pretty close. All right. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, quite possibly, the complete opposite of what you just heard. Give it up for Earl.
I'm gonna have to apologize up front because ain't nothing clean about what I'm about to do. And it's also an advertisement. Are you tired of your dicks not working? Yeah. If so, I got the solution right here. Check this shit out. This is called Earl's Copenhagen Blue. And you may be wondering, what the hell is that? Well, I'm gonna tell you. It is the only chewing tobacco with sildenafil or whatever the fuck is the active ingredient in Viagra that gives you a boner. It is right here inside of this. Also, you may be wondering who Earl is. Well, I'm fucking Earl, and I'm here to tell you about it. So, raise your hands. How many in here got a dick? Raise your hands if you got a dick. Okay. You, sir. You got a dick? Yes, he does. You got a problem with it? Here, our buddy Josh over here, he's suffering from what the scientists call erectile dysfunction. And it ain't his fault. Millions of other men are suffering from this. There's an epidemic of bonerless men with no fault of their own. It is just a consequence of being an unwilling participant in the late stages of capitalism in this crumbling society. And it ain't Joshua's fault that he spends hours of his evening looking at henchai while cranking his hog without ejaculating. It's called edging, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But let me tell you something about this business of mine. You see, first of all, it ain't related at all to Copenhagen. I have to tell you that. Secondly, I've been trying to get it on the FDA up and up, but them cowards at the FDA won't even fucking look at it. I sent them a product description. They told me I was fucking insane and there was no way in shit that they'd approve it. But that's a blessing in disguise, because since this business is already illegal, well, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it, and buddy, I am going to take full advantage of that. I got my best chemist, a guy named Leroy and another guy named Bubba, working on a new blend from us called the Full Throttle. It not only give you a boner, but it also get you ripped to the tits with energy, that's right. And I ain't using no pussy-ass fucking ginseng or caffeine. We're talking that Walter White shit. Speaking of, in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna be harder than J.D. Vance at a Whitesnake concert. That's right. Not only that, all right? You see, we ain't even just sticking to chewing tobacco. I got 3 words for you. Cigarettes. That's right. Each one of these cigarettes would be hand dipped in liquid boner juice and PCP. But that last part's for me. That's what I'm telling you. Fire one of these heaters up at the club, it'll be like J.D. Vance. Or wait, fuck, I mixed up my jokes. Fire one of these heaters up at the club, it'll be like an office party with Louis C.K. because secondhand smoke means secondhand boners. And I'm talking boners so big you're gonna need a secondhand, you know what I'm saying right there. All right. So, we got other shit in the works too. We're also, we ain't fans of the patriarchy here, so we're working on a variety for the ladies. Problem is, I don't know what a lady boner entails, so if you got any ideas, come see me after my set and I'll show you my boner, you tell me what a lady boner is, and we'll come together like Israel-Palestine. And by that, I mean I'm gonna steal your shit. That's a political jab at the apartheid state of Israel, because we at Earl's Copenhagen Blue stand with Gaza. And that's why 10% of our proceeds go to improving living conditions at refugee camps. That's right. Bet you didn't see that coming. Also, that allows me to be a church, just putting one more buffer between me and the FDA. And buddy, they are a-coming, and I'm gonna be the first man to go out in a shootout with the Food and Drug Administration. So now I'm gonna read that real fast part I gotta read. Earl's Copenhagen Blue ain't got shit to do with Copenhagen. FDA ain't approved shit, but it will give you a boner. Side effects include heart attack, stroke, autoerotic asphyxiation, sometimes death. Don't go around showing your boner to people. That is illegal and not recommended. Earl's Copenhagen Blue ain't no goddamn trademark. Earl's Copenhagen Blue. Get your fix and harden your dicks.
What the fuck just happened? Oh my God. What was that? Sometimes you just gotta put a wall between you and the material for it to really sing. That was beautiful. Gotta love that. One more time for Earl, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Coming up next to the stage, another Ark-like character of our comedy simulator team. She's been coming for the past about month and a half now. We love having her. Give it up for Semele.
Give it up for Chino. Thank you, Chino. Sorry to be the most awkward comic. I'm not a real comic. This is just a simulation. Okay. So I wanted to talk about Costco shopping. I know we've talked about Costco a little bit today. Isn't it weird though that everything is so much, so many things at Costco? It's overwhelming. But once I was walking around noticing all these little, you could try things, like you sample stuff, and then I had to take a double take because they were sampling maxi pads, and I'm like, shit, what? How do you sample a maxi pad? The lady, all the short Menahuni people that do the little sampling at Costco. this lady, she was just looking at me, and then she started laughing because I was actually talking to her, going like, "How do you sample a maxi pad? What is going on here? What's your job? Like, how is this?" And she's like, "Hee, I think you smell it. You smell it." I'm like, "What? Why?" It's like, what is going on? And then everything is so big. Like, I think people think that if it's bigger, it's better. Like my mom, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this big old generator at Costco. It's so big, and I think it'll do the job. It'll be great." So we brought it home, and like it's so loud and it's so big, and yeah, it does the job, but we don't need that one. We need a smaller one. So we took the generator back to Costco, and we got a credit. So mom's like, "I got $500 credit at Costco." I'm like, "Cool, why don't you have a tiny TV watching the World Cup on a tiny TV? Get a big one." She's like, "It's too big, and I can't plug it in." And I'm like, "What? Get a big TV at Costco. Like, what else would you get at Costco than a big TV?" Anyways. And has anybody else noticed that they took the root beer away from Costco? What's the deal? It was a life hack on Maui. You could take your kids to Costco and get a root beer float for under $3. But they took the root beer away. Like, why? Anyways. And then I got so much toilet paper at Costco that I have to keep it in my car because it's too much to put in my house because I live tiny. I have small space. So you get like 20 bushels of toilet paper. So I look like a hoarder with toilet paper in my car. But speaking of my roommate and religion, so when we first met each other, her house had just burned down in Lahaina, and she was living at our neighbor's house. And I felt bad for her because she has a voucher, and she was running out of time. She was just sitting there in shock, and the time was ticking away. She was going to lose her voucher. So I'm like, "Hey, I found this place. Why don't you come move in with me?" I didn't even know her. And we figured out that we both love Jesus and everything, and that's great. We can live together. I only smoke a little bit of pot. But then, come to find out, I smoke way too much pot than she thought I did. And I thought you loved Jesus. And I'm like, "Yes, I love Jesus, but I also believe in magic, okay? I believe in magic." She does not believe in magic. She thinks magic is the devil. And I'm like, "What?" I put these angel cards on the counter to share with her. "Pull a card. It's cool. It's encouraging. And you can maybe get a message from the universe." And she's like, "Oh my God, those are tarot cards. They're from the devil. They're from the devil. I don't want those in my house." I'm like, "No, they're not. I pray over them. They're good. They're supposed to help you. They'll encourage you." She's like, "Oh my God." And then she put oil on them, you guys. She put oil. She anointed my tarot cards or my angel cards with oil. Okay, and then she goes, "And your aura." She's like, "Your aura. I can't believe your aura." I'm like, "What?" "Okay, you're anointing my cards with oil, and you're reading my aura. I think you're more of a witch than I am." So weird. But and then I come home, or I stayed home all day today. I was a little bit lazy. When she left, and then she came home, she's like, I went in the. I don't know. This is not working, but it was the weirdest thing. I walked in the back of the house, and she's sitting there with a fly swatter, with the door wide open, flapping the fly swatter around, trying to kill all the flies with the door wide open. And she's like, "What do you do when I leave? Do you come back here and open the door and let all the flies in?" I'm like, "No, lady, it looks like that's what you're doing, though. You're sitting there with the fly swatter, the door wide open, and why are you yelling at me?" Ugh. Anyways, moral of the story, don't move in with someone that you don't know very well, because then you'll be stuck with them. Anyways, wish me luck.
She got to it. Semele, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'll be honest. I kind of prefer living with people that I don't know. Because if you're living with a friend, it's almost like harder to critique their bad roommate abilities, right? But if you're living with a stranger, you can be like, "Yo, wash your ass." Like, what? I don't have a problem saying that to you. You're a stranger, dirty ass stranger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, a dirty ass stranger. Keep it going for Mr. E.
Man, Usually I say keep it going for Chino, but I'm pretty sure he did this to get rid of me. To protest, I ate buffalo chicken wings and hurricane fries. I was trying to get it all over the mic, but I had to wash my hands real swift. It didn't work. But I'm still wearing this outfit, so everyone can see my protest clearly. I'm glad to see that I wasn't the only one protesting the Queen Humor, Earl, with his shirt and everything else. Queen, how am I supposed to relate to Queen Humor? I was going to say you could talk about, well, I don't think I'm allowed to say for it count as Queen, and you'd have to ask me that at like a concert or a club anyways. But it does count as Queen. In case you don't know what that means, I'm talking about bubble bath you use after the show to get all the dirty wook off. Trust me, I'm an expert at dirty wook, which is why I feel so ostracized. Proof that Chino is racist. He's anti-cultural. He proved he's anti-hippie with his clean comedy humor tonight. I'm offended. Lights shine in my eyes, probably some other anti-hippie collaborators. Thank you. That's because you also smoke weed. It's true. Even NorCal, Oregon, the one main ingredient to have AAA weed was a white boy hippie. If you had a white boy hippie that wasn't arguing with his girlfriend half the time, you had AAA. Guarantee at least 2 points above market value. I know, because I was that hippie that added 5. Am I still in the clean bracket? It's hard to tell. I'm talking about composting. It gets pretty dirty. Deal with a lot of crap on farms. And I wish I was talking about the compost. I can't help it. I've grown for a lot of sons of bikers. And bikers are cool. I get a lot of really clean things that you would have to talk to me about at a club. But the sons of bikers, talk about overprivileged, over-entitled jerks. Up until recent 2020 and 2020, I thought the worst thing you could call somebody was sons of biker. But now, obviously, the worst thing you could call someone is president. I wish these were all jokes. In one hand, the Queen Humor does go along with my new theme of shaving my beard for women that can't love me. That seems to be a new fun pastime of mine. Still wishing I was telling jokes. I think when I finally come to terms with my whole life being a sick joke, I might finally be able to smile through all this, but until then, at least there's dank spliffs, which I'm a good person to talk to for. Keep in mind, this is all comedy. This isn't anything that's equitable. I'm just clearly telling skits and jokes. I'm obviously not that much of a hippie. Let me hide my Grateful Dead bear tattoo. It's not on camera, is it, Skylar? Am I droning off? Is it time for me to... No. This is the cleanest part. I was quiet for 3 seconds. If you could smell my breath at home in the audience, you would understand the point of my joke. Like I said, I don't know how to relate with Queen Humor. All right. So, in honor of anti-Queen Humor, I was going to write my book. At first, I thought I was going to call it Son of Fire, but now, being realistic and looking at my life and my scenarios, I'm calling it Pleading the Fifth, a woke tale. The first page is going to say, "Can I borrow a story, brah?" And then the rest is a journal. Proof that it was written by a wook. Not just any wook, 2020 Wook of the Year. That was a hard year to pull it off, but I managed. Speaking of which, I don't think it's fair they use the same 2020 photo for 4 years running. I think it requires a noob to be King Wook.
Didn't you win the taco eating contest?
That was how it's going to end. To prove that I can actually comprehend a little bit, let me tell you, if you really want a solid parasite cleanse, get yourself a bottle of that whole bra. Actually, 2. Put 2 in your pork shoulder to steep it all day, and then pour 1 bottle on 3 fresh tacos. You won't sleep, but neither will the parasites. And on that You can all have a good night. Thank you. Giving it back to you. Once again, my name is Mr. E, or Alchemistical.
Keep going for Mr. E, ladies and gentlemen. I said keep it going for Mr. E, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, what happened to you? No, he is right, though. High spice hot sauce can get rid of parasites. I don't know if this is a legal fact. I don't know if this is bad advertising. But check out our sponsor, highspice.com. That's High Spice Hot Sauce. highspice.com. If you want to buy it online, we distribute everywhere across the nation. So if you need High Spice at your house, we'll send it to you. Ask some of the chat. Some of them got it for free so far, and they love it. They hate our comedy, but they love the hot sauce. All right. We still have a few spots left on the list, so if you feel like doing comedy tonight, let me know. We got room for you. Yeah, come on up. I'll get you on the list. But coming up to the stage right now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joshua.
Aloha. How'd the hamburger bun introduce his girlfriend? Meet Patty. Why did the boy tomato get on top of the girl tomato? Tomato. How do you tell the gender of an ant? Well, you drop it in a glass of water, and if it drops to the bottom, it's a girl, and if it floats to the top, it's boy ant. I mean, what even is clean humor these days? Hitler's a Jew. I feel like I did my most unracist joke ever, and everybody thought I was racist. But Chino said don't do anything that's not your race, but I'm actually part African American. And is how do you know how do you decide if somebody's black? It's if people think they're black. How do you know if you only have too little to like, is people don't believe you. But it's always one of those interesting things. It's like kind of which is the dominant genes in my being? Is it the like slave or the slave owner? And but don't judge a book by its cover. And if you judge me for that joke, just know it's like the epitome of the war going on in my genome. But yeah, I actually put my joke that I did a while ago through and to AI, and AI told me I can't support racist jokes, and I was like, explain to me why this is a very anti-racist joke. And it just told me I can't support racist jokes. It just called me a racist. And so then I found another way around it, and I went back and I fed it the joke, and then I explained it to it, and then I told it to tell me why it wasn't a racist joke, and it gave me a really good explanation how it was a really powerful anti-racist joke. So there's in Ireland there's this master carpenter he's very spiritual and very respectful of nature, and he'd walk through the woods and he'd find the perfect tree, and he asked if it was willing to be used. And so one time he was walking through the woods, he found the perfect tree. He asked the tree if it was willing to be used, and the tree said, "I would if you want a tree." That's the first joke I've ever redone. But, last week I also told one that was So I was in special ed class, and the other kids would they'd always like gang up on me. The other special ed kids would gang up on me, and they would try to make fun of me. And so one time I was staring at a mirror, and they came over and they turned it around. And they wrote my name on the back, and they said, "What's the difference?" And I said, "I don't know. I must be dyslexic, but that doesn't make me dumb." And then I sent that to my mother and my sisters, and they're all like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry you went through that." And I actually did go to special ed class, and my mom was like, "I would have pulled you out if I would have known." And she's like, "It was just because you're bilingual." But also something you guys probably didn't know about me, I'm Japanese.
Keep it over, Joshua, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that brings up a very interesting question. If special needs kids are bullying a special needs kid, is it ableist to stop them? I just want to be on the right side of history on this one. Do we get involved or do we let them play murder ball? What do we do? I don't know. I say murder ball. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, decided to come up on a whim. We're stoked to have a fresh performer. Give it up for K-Rock. Come on up, K-Rock. He's coming. K-Rock it out. He's coming. I know, right? I'm just trying to spit something. K-Rock, one more time.
Hello. That's not a meth pipe. Anyways, I'm not this short either. Oh, I just have bad posture. Hello. I'm a proper gentleman, and I should be allowed to exercise my right to stand like a prick. But it draws too much attention, so I'd rather slouch. So I wasn't planning on being here, but it's pretty funny that woman caught my eye talking shit about 24-year-olds. Well, luckily I'm 23. But they are assholes. I work with one, and he's actually fucking scary. So not only is it an issue for the men, but it's an issue for the women too. See how I didn't put ladies first? Non-sexual interface. I'm a man, so I'm going to put men first. Yeah, pretty sure. I heard women have little dicks earlier, so little boners. Not interested. But if you have some pics, don't show me. Is curious different than interested? You know, that's a question. And my lips are dry. You know what's funny about being a 24-year-old, 23-year-old, 27-year-old to some? But anyways, I like smoking a lot of weed, but I don't push it up my nose because preference, yeah? But aside from that, I know a girl here too. It's funny, I can't say hi because she's here with the guy. But it'll be an inside joke if she shuts the fuck up. You know what's funny about people who've been considered to have ADHD is that nowadays there's somehow these more high productive performance people, and it's like, yeah, the world is actually too fucking slow for me. Fuck you guys. But I don't claim to be ADHD. I'm just lacking chemical imbalances because of my diet, and apparently that plays a huge play into your attitude in your daily life. So Simon's gotta go. I see no one here's eating except for them. They who I will not look at. But aside from the food that isn't in their plate, I do eat. So fuck off. Especially the grandmas. I don't care. I eat every day. But there are 24-year-olds that aren't here, so it's not that funny. I can live with myself. Can you?
Yo, the aura on that man is incredible. Did you guys all feel that? He could say nothing at all and we'd all listen for another 5 minutes. That was awesome. One more time for K-Rock, ladies and gentlemen. K-Rock. The K is not for crack. It's K-Rock. It's not a meth pipe. I appreciate him. Dude, that was swaggy. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he forgot his drink. Dude, one more time. Hey, all right, I'll take the piece. That was fine, dude. K-Rock, ladies and gentlemen. All right. If nobody else wants to get up, that's the end of the list right there. We're ending it just slightly early. Any other comics out there want to get up? Anybody want to be a first-time comic? Now's your chance. Otherwise, we're going to call it a night. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can't volunteer someone else. They have to volunteer themselves. I need full consent for comedy. We don't do non-consensual comedy. That's a different show. All right. It's all right. Well, we do this every Monday. Next time, if you like. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the show. First of all, give it up for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, everybody in the live stream. Appreciate you guys. They did a vote on Comic of the Night, and the top two were Bashar and Corky. What do you guys think? Who do you think should be Comic of the Night tonight, audience? You. I'm the host. I actually get paid, so it's not me. What? Bashar, Corky, how are we feeling? Say it all at once at three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It sounded more Bashar than Corky. No offense, Corky. You did a fantastic set, but I think somebody already took her back to Kihei anyways, right? All right, so that solves it, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't win a game in World Cup, but they won. He won for the set of the night. Mr. Bashar, well done, sir. Others listed, Morgan, you were on the list, very close behind. Well done tonight, my friend. And Ruth, you were also on the list for eligibility. Good job, Ruth. Thank you guys so much for joining us for that. We got audience member of the night. Let's see, who was here all night? You guys were here all night? Were you here all night? No. He's like, no. All right, I got 2 bottles. You guys get me because you guys are... all right, you guys came in for this show specifically. I got an extra bottle of hot sauce. We'll figure it out. But you guys were here all night. You guys came here for the simulator. Talked to me beforehand. You're audience members of the night. That makes most sense. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. This happens every Monday night. If you had a good time, please tell your friends. And if you didn't, shut your fucking mouth. We don't need rumors. It's a small island, all right? Don't ruin it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Comedy Simulator. We just made it past the 1,000 mark, so everything helps. Everything helps. We're about to monetize. We're about to make money off this, baby. And pretty soon, we're going to be coming to your town. Eventually, we're going to start by going to Oahu and Big Island first, and then we're coming to your backyard, and we're going to feature your bad comedians, and we're going to make them do sets that you guys make fun of. But until then, we'll see you next Monday. Time for the big show. Ladies and gentlemen, end simulation. Pakow! All right, guys, have a great night. Get home safe. Trish's going to walk around with the tip bucket if you didn't already tip. We'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you. Love you. I'm going to stick for the chat for a little bit. All right, see you guys. Bye. I'll just read the comments from this thing. Is this the mic again? Sure. Drop it low, girl.
You rocked it, game on. I'm still tired. I know. How do you guys do that?
Thank you for
Oh.
the dialogue.
Thank you so much for emailing me, reaching out. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was intense, but then I was like, I just felt my heart.
Of course. And I want you to feel always willing to share and make sure that we get the right dialogue and have the show running optimally. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Of course. Appreciate you. What is up, chat? Good to see you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. A lot of familiar chat faces. That's good to see always. Here we go. What was that? That was brave. Yeah, it sure was, man. Just in here for the shots, taking the shots. Yeah, you guys get to talk to me now. If you guys want to talk smack to me, you go ahead, man. I'm cool with it. I like this part. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the show. Shit numbers for even a birthday. Oh, did you guys notice that we've been around for a year now? Yeah, Comedy Simulator actually just hit the year mark. That was terrible. It sure was. And you guys stayed here for such a long time. Your appetite for punishment is unparalleled. Thank you so much. Hey, aloha from Kauai. What's up? Hey, appreciate you. Just shot a movie here on Oahu called The Tourist Curse. That should be coming up in about 3-4 months because editing is so short now. So check that out when that comes out. What we got here? I am very shiny. Yes, I'm sweaty. Do we shout? No, dude. We live in Hawaii. It's really hot and humid here. All of us always have a little sheen on us, but that's just kind of part of it. The show should be just Chino. No, we tried that, and you guys were still mean. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm happy to be a part of the show and showcase comedians at all levels. The whole point of the Comedy Simulator is that you guys already have exposure to the best comedy in the world. You know, you already have the specials from all your favorites. Why not see how comedy goes from the start and becomes like people become good at it? This is how it works. Aloha from Haiku. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you. Who are you? Shook Point. Hey, appreciate you. Come on down sometime. We're only a couple miles away. We aren't mad. It's just hot as it is just hot as dude. I feel you too. I think everybody's here. What's my funniest jokes? I don't know. That'd be for you guys to determine. One that always gets a laugh. Homeless person threatened to key my car if I didn't give him $1. I told him I'd give him $1 if he could tell me why he has cars. Or why he has keys. Oh man, I already messed it up. See what you do to me? That's what I did. Why he has keys. Keys, because homeless people shouldn't have keys. Here we go. Yeah, clean comedy is hard. You guys witnessed a very hard night tonight. Everybody struggled, but I feel like that's kind of a part of the fun was watching everybody struggle. That seems to be what you guys like now. I mean, this is what happens when you let shows like Kill Tony be number one. We can tell that you guys want to see the car crashes of comedy. Well, here you go. I'm going to give you as many car crashes as you can handle in a single setting. And, maybe you'll stay. I'm a sub, even though the show gave me nightmares. Dude, right? It really is an anxiety simulator sometimes, especially for our audience. I mean, that's the thing about like having a rough set is that it's like rough for you and it's rough for the audience too. Like nobody wants the bomb to happen. We want to be good. You guys want us to be good. But when that happens, it's just such a weird energy. And, I feel like maybe we should give that some energy too. Hey, Bashar, we got Bashar here in the chat. Oh, get in here. There's the camera right there.
What up, guys? Thanks for
comic of the night.
Your favorite Iraqi won the votes tonight. Appreciate it. We are coming back next week for some more of this never seen comedy before.
Yeah, he rents mopeds in his spare time, which is I feel like the most Iraqi thing on the planet.
No, it's actually my full-time
gig.
It looks part-time just because I'm not making it yet, but it's working. It's working.
Man, I make hot sauce during the day. I don't have any room to talk. None of us are making it right now. Here's what the chat.
Tonight?
We're gonna hit the gym after this for sure. This is what the chat has. Bashar, you rock, dude. Look at that. You got people saying nice things. Saddam Sandler. I told you they call you that. He does.
Hell yeah. We live for the good comments, even though we don't admit it. But we eat this shit up, guys.
So me and Bashar and Shane go to the gym after every Monday night just because we still left with some adrenaline. And this is one of the things that we talk about afterwards is we talk about the funny things you guys say in the chat. Like, some of you guys are really funny, like legitimately funny. And I know they tell comedians don't ever look at the chat, don't ever whatever.
Yeah.
But, we appreciate the ones that are able to contribute and not just like be ruthless, but the ones that are actually funny with it. Like, we dig that. That's fun for us.
Yes. Yeah, just don't be mean-spirited to the ladies. Okay, be nice. I know it comes from an Iraqi. You think I'd say something else, but be nice to the ladies.
Yeah.
And,
An Iraqi's telling you that you're being chauvinist. Tone it down, man.
All right, I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, right on. I'll see you in a little bit, Bashar.
Okay.
But yeah, this happens every Monday. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna start doing a possible monthly show of showcases for all the comic it's too close for all the comics of the night for a month. Maybe put them on a single show together. Plan on coming down there? Yeah, come on out, Sharp Edge. Appreciate you. By the way, if anybody shows up to the Comedy Simulator from the chats and not from like knowing us locally, but you're like from the chat and you come out, let me know. I'm gonna treat you like a freaking like a king or queen. Like, we will roll out the red carpet for you. I think that'd be so cool to have somebody from the chat. Although locally, somebody told me, "Hey, are you guys doing the show on Monday?" We're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Cool. I'm gonna watch it." I'm like, "Cool, you're showing up?" They're like, "No. I found out about you from the live stream." So they live like 10 miles away and rather watch the live stream than be here. That's how it goes. No thin skins in comedy. That's right. If I'm not funny, I at least don't take it personal. So you can guarantee that. His name was K Rock. Yeah. He finished off the show. That was funny. Real sticky style sense of humor. I don't know if he'll be back, but I kind of hope he does come back. Why Monday though? Most people work Monday. Well, Monday's the night that we have the show. This venue needed something to fill their Monday nights because they were floundering, and then we came and saved the day. This honestly happened by accident. I just started live streaming the mic because we started having wild shit happen, and all of a sudden it just started picking up momentum. So instead of changing the night or whatever, we just decided to add some production value to it. My buddy Skylar here is the main man when it comes to what our look is with the video and the sound and doing all that, and then I focus on running the comedy side of things. Like I said, our goal is to hopefully within the next year start making it to wherever our viewers, you guys, are from. Not really hard to run like an open mic, so we can just show up in your guys' comedy clubs, and as long as we net like medium, we'll come out. We'll spend some money to be out there. It'll be fun. Ed the Dread is Will Smith's son. He would like that. That's really funny. Calling him Jaden Smith, dude. Hey, he is just an icon living, okay? I just quoted a Jaden Smith song. Somebody shoot me in the face. Oh, no, we don't own the spot. No, we are a mobile comedy service. We put on shows at places. There is no comedy club on Maui, so we make do with what we got. This is how we make sense of it. Yeah, he gave it hey, comedy's not easy if you're good at it, let alone if you've never done it or are bad at it. Like, it's never easy. Even the good comedians bomb. Monday is you being the late night show after Kill Tony. Yeah, we're really lucky. And we do have a similarity to Kill Tony. I'm not going to just sit here and lie straight to your face that there's nothing like. We do have some similarities. We try to have like a little bit more of a constructive approach to it, but I love the wrenching of Kill Tony, man. That's part of the fun. We need some drunk Portuguese uncle up there. Yeah, no kidding. We're missing Uncle Squiddy. Where's Uncle Squiddy at? That little weirdo. And we love his Portuguese uncle action. Please accept Jesus Christ today. Yeah, or tomorrow. Depends on what time zone you're in. K-Rock, come back. What else we got here? I like when they get mad the audience isn't laughing. Yeah. We do our best. Jane Smith, he never learned karate. Yeah, I don't think he still knows karate. That movie was weird too. Did anybody else notice that that Jackie Chan was telling Jaden Smith to put the jacket on and take the jacket off, but he was just like screaming like, jacket off, like that. That's not a kid's movie. No Jimbo tonight. No, he had a party over the weekend and he had to work today, and I think he's feeling hurt. Can I try your hot sauce? Yes, you can. If you're here live, I'll give you a live sample, or you can get it from our website. Speaking of which, I got to give the people their hot sauce. 1 second.
Are you done, Chan?
No, I was just looking for my hot sauce people. I think they already left because I was busy here talking to you guys. Hey, take care, would you, could ya? Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Hawaii is a terrible place for comedy shows, to be honest. Best to find the loudest garage in your neighborhood. All right, that's some help. Thank you, D808. Hi, you're probably from Hawaii, so you know how hard it is. Yeah, we're doing our best, man. What's my sauce called? It is called High Spice Hot Sauce. That is the name of the brand. Let's see if I can get it in focus. High Spice Hot Sauce. H-I Spice, like Hawaii Spice, Hot Sauce. How much do you owe the bar? They actually do pay me a little bit for this, but only enough to really keep the production value going for it. No, we're not making much money off it, but we're about to monetize, so hopefully that'll change. And like I said, if we make like money off the monetization, one of our first goals is going to be to fly out one of our audience members who makes the best comments, just because that would be wild. Nobody's ever done that. Like, you know what I mean? We want to do stuff for our audience that nobody's doing, because like you guys are, I mean, potentially going to be the source of why the show is successful. And the only reason why it would be successful, I mean, it's an open mic, but because of you guys, we're getting 20K views tonight. Dude, wild. That's freaking wild. And it's all because of you guys. So like, make no mistake, we plan on recycling a lot of this success back to our audience and not lose sight of that. A lot of people in the success kind of lose sight of what their goals are, what they're going for. But we want the Comedy Simulator to be the most interactive comedy show on the planet. I mean, ask some of the people in our comment section. Zancoma got hot sauce to his house. I mean, just for having an awesome comments. That's how it goes. Dude, fly out to Hawaii, JFK. Dude, you've been in the comment section quite a bit. If you fly out to Hawaii, we'll hook you up. We'll give you a sick meal, give you some bevies, get a couple of cute girls to sit with you. You know, we have that kind of power out here. Or boys, whatever you want, JFK. I know that he was a player. Yeah, come step it up. Just be out, dude. You don't even have to perform if you don't want to. Just come. It's one of you guys. Come out, check in, say what's up. Yeah, thank you. Bomb to be wild. Appreciate it. Is that Bomb? Is that Born? Okay, that is Born. I was like, did you just say Bomb to be wild? That's pretty funny. Yo, 20K. That's Madison Square Garden. I know. Somebody else said it to me last week. We got 28K last week. So the algorithm is pushing us. You guys commenting and throwing in, just you being here is really pushing our numbers up. It's kind of crazy. It's on your bucket list to go to Hawaii. Well, keep watching, subscribe, keep commenting. You might get your way to go to Hawaii for free from here. Oh, dude, check it out. You guys are already making friends in the comments. We got another commenter from Hawaii being like, just come out, bro. That's what I'm talking about. The most interactive comedy show on the planet. Where you guys are becoming friends. You don't even need me anymore. But now we're going to wrap up the show. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Now that you guys see the bigger picture, I think that you kind of understand, like, oh, that's part of the spectacle. But we do plan on going to Oahu, which is another Hawaiian island. It's the more busy one. That's where the island of Waikiki, as Nicki Minaj likes to say. Waikiki's not an island. Waikiki is on the island of Oahu. We'll be going there to check out their comedy scene, bring out some of their comics and bring them in front of you. And then we plan on going to Big Island. I know they got a comedy scene. We'll go out there and showcase their comics. And that way we'll be testing our road kit. So eventually we can take it to your house and go to your backyards and go to your open mics and hang out with your comedians. And we can all talk smack about wherever comedy is, wherever we are that week. And we might do alternate nights and keep this Monday rolling, or we'll figure it out. Hey, thank you, Checkpoint, appreciate you. Candy coming with here. I was reading cover charge. No, we don't charge cover. No cover charge here any night. Hey, K-Rock, you want to say what's up to our audience real quick? Look at this camera right here.
What's up?
K-Rock.
Palalas. It's oh shit. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice night here. I'm grateful to be here. This is pretty funny shit. I enjoyed it. What's your name?
I'm Chino.
He told me his name, but I'm not Good night.
Yeah. There you go. You got what you asked for. More K-Rock. You got the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. That is the state fish. I did not say it wrong. I got every syllable of that. I know it's hard for some people, not for I. I actually am part Hawaiian. Aloha means hello. Yes, it also means goodbye. I'll be saying aloha soon. Some people's first taste of Hawaiian culture was Lilo and Stitch, which makes me kind of sad. Because the first thing they bring up is child protective services. Like, what a stereotype to bring up. I mean, you could have been Spam, but you guys are talking about CPS. Rude. Not enough white. Crack is white. Coming back. Right. So every Monday, we have it here at Paia Bay Coffee and Bar. 7:15 start, but we say 7 just to get the audience here. But every 7:15 Hawaii time. So if you're in California right now, I believe that would be 10:15 and then escalating depending on your time zone. Yeah, just tune us in every Monday. Just you being around, watching, and commenting. It helps phenomenally. Like we're literally about to possibly make money off this, and who knows where it's going to take us. I'd love to be on the road meeting you guys in person and putting on shows, taking photos, and just doing what we do. I mean, what a good time. You guys are wonderful. Have a great night. Thanks for following, subbing, commenting, watching, or even just scrolling through and a middle finger emoji. We approve all of this. You interviewed Don Ho 20 years after his show. No kidding. Brah, Don Ho is a name to drop out here. Yes, 10:15, yeah, currently. But we don't have daylight savings, so sometimes it's an hour earlier. Give us the money. I don't know if you just heard me, Robin, but I plan on spoiling individuals as opposed to... See, it's like government cheese. That's why they steal from us, all right? Because if they really gave us what we were supposed to, everyone would get a bite. Or one person can get a whole wedge. Don't you understand how this works? We want to be wedgies, not little biggity bites. But yeah, don't worry, Robin. We do plan on incorporating you on the moment. Thanks for accepting us as we are. Yeah, that's one thing. A lot of comedians are told not to listen to the comment section. Don't give them any ear. Don't let them participate. I think this is what we're doing because to be honest, some of these comedians are out of fucking control. Let's be real here. Some of these oligarch just maniacs are running wild with millions of dollars in their pocket for being Cheeto eaters. Like, no, this needs to stop. No more of that. We're gonna stay like who we are. I promise. Wherever the money comes from, I won't turn into that weird shit. And if it does, you can call me on it and I'll read it, because that's the whole basis of my career now, is reading your comments. So I've doomed myself to letting you guys keep me humble. Anyways, that's it. I love you. We'll see you next week. Shoots. I just wanted to get us over the 20 threshold, so we held on to a little bit.
They can still hear you for another 8 seconds. 10-second fade out.